Locked in essential nutrients, no preservatives, less wastage, frozen at its freshest. McCain, behind one, stand many.
Hello everybody, a little technical glitch there with our intro video, but we'll play it in a second. Might have just been my side, and hopefully you guys got to see the beautiful shots of McCain frozen veg. It's our fourth cook with them, and once again we have the prettier face of Jeff Cook in the kitchen, so I'm just here to support Toni tonight.
But it's our final cook, so I think you're not my sous chef tonight.
We're ending on a high.
Yes.
Lovely. So this is our fourth one in a row, and our 2 years of Jeff Cook. Can you believe it? We've been doing it for 2 years now, pretty much. It's been an epic ride. A little bit of a break while we refresh and bring some new and exciting things your guys' way as well. So hard at work. Lots of fantastic things coming your way. I'm quite excited for this one. All the ingredients are under my nose. Tones, it's another little ripper.
Yeah, quick and easy, and something we all know, stir fry, but now helping you to use frozen veg to do it, make life easier. Because I was just telling Adrian, last night I did a little test run of this, but I didn't use the McCain frozen veg. I did all my own chopping. It took me an hour. So use frozen veg to save yourself some time, because it's so convenient, and you just take it out the freezer and then cook it, and you don't have to spend an hour doing all your prep.
It's literally most probably the worst part. So the prep's all done for you, which is great. It means you can just have a little more time to kick back, relax, enjoy your Wednesday nights, and just make cooking a little bit easier. So we are grateful for that. The veg is frozen, it's in the freezer, it's sliced and diced, it's peeled when it needs to be, and it's ready to go. So yes, and Toni doesn't have to do it for an hour.
Yes,
again.
And nothing wrong with frozen veg, because it's all the nutrients have been locked in there when they freeze it as they harvest it. So don't be scared of it.
It's a message you've heard from us every week and a few times during the weeks, because one of the reasons we wanted to team up with the guys at McCain, yes, it makes your life a little bit easier, but this whole myth around frozen veg not being good for you, not tasting great, quality being a little bit off, we wanted to dispel that. So we wanted to make sure that really lands, because if it makes your life easier and it's as good, if not better than the fresh thing,
why not do it?
Exactly. So we know firsthand, because last night Toni took over an hour to do this dish. Tonight it's going to take us 20-something minutes, I reckon. Yeah. And it's good because it's locked in. They freeze it right after it's picked. If it's chopped, it's chopped. Frozen, it means it's done. It's ready for you. All the goodness is locked in there. You can pick it up off the shelf and it's ready to go. So we've had a couple of good things. Toni's last dish was?
The loaded sweet potato nacho fries.
If you haven't done that one, go check it out. I had it for breakfast a couple of times afterwards. It was great. Those little sweet potato fries from McCain's are super. Yeah, so very, very nice. We had our boneless burger last week, which was great. So the whole team joined in with us as well. All sorts of burger patties done different ways with some lovely skin-on fries, which was great. And week one, we had our trout with balsamic reduction roast veg. Nice. Again, roast veg, it was already prepped, didn't have to cut and peel and waste anything. It was good to go. So if you want to go check out any of the recipes, go over to McCain's website. They're all on there for you. You can go download them, do them again. If you haven't done them, you just go get them done.
Yeah, you've missed out. So go and check them out and give them a go.
Let us know if anyone is here for the first time. I know there's some names that have been here since the beginning. Caitlin Westbrook, one of them. How the hell did I forget? It's all right, Caitlin, you're here.
And who's been here from the beginning? Let us know that as well.
Roz, I posted into Jeff Nourish about tonight's cook and reminding everyone. And Roz Thompson was reminded, I think it was Roz, that she was here on our very first cook. She walked 3 kilometers to go get all of her ingredients, joined me way back in those dark days in the middle of lockdown, way back in the beginning, and cooked the dish on a little 1-plate burner.
Do you remember what it was?
I don't. I've been trying to remember.
That was before my time. So
no, listen, I can't remember what I ate for breakfast. So the chances of remembering what that one was. Roz, if you're watching, let me know because your memory might be better than mine. Other Hermans, good evening to you. Angela Rain, so sad it's the last cook along for a while. We'll do more of them.
We're just going to leave you in suspense until the next big thing.
So we want to do it properly. We want to build up to them, make it a proper event, so that we can really get into it. And we've got a few different ideas of how we're going to do them as well. So it's definitely not the last time you're seeing us in this this vibe. Maybe just this format. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of new spice on it for you guys. So lots more coming your way. Caitlin, at least you've cooked more than not. I can't see the end of that
More
sentence.
than not at will.
Yeah, I think you're trying to say you've cooked more than you haven't with us. Something along those lines. But Caitlin, yes, you've been with us right since the beginning. Google has also. Good evening, fellow cookists. Good evening to you. Caitlin's definitely doing it with this.
Hello, Pat.
Auntie Pat, how are you doing? Kerry's looking forward to this one, which is beautiful. How did it taste last night? You gave it a taste test?
It was really good.
Nice.
Yeah. And quick way to add flavor with ginger and garlic and a couple of spices.
I've got a lot of garlic in my nostrils now. I can smell lots of it. There will be no vampires.
No mosquitoes.
No mosquitoes. Joe Jardine's excited for this as well.
Yeah.
And competition as well. Before we get cooking, do you want to remind everyone?
We've got a hamper. Can you see it? There it is. With all exciting things in. This, my favorite.
That's what it comes. That's what it looks like. Arrives in the post. It's beautiful.
Chopping board and some utensils, and that could be yours. Hashtag made with McCain. So get those hashtags in there, and then we'll pick a winner.
Go check out Antoinette Durant's post on Jeff Narish. She received her prize not so long ago. She laid it out all beautifully, styled it. I'm sure Antoinette's here. I haven't seen her name yet. It looked great, and she's very happy. And I think Toni's walking out with this set in front of me tonight as well. She's put her name tag on it here somewhere to make sure that it doesn't get away. So, what did you say? How to enter? So
hashtag made with McCain.
So get entering all through the cook. Pop it into there. There's good evening. And Toni will pick a winner. I don't like the pressure of it. She's going to pick a winner tonight. Gavin's here. I'm seeing a lot of Gavin. Ever since he was the very first to buy Nourished, our first cookbook. Gavin Raymond was order number 1. A very special place in our hearts for the very first edition. We're going to write in there that it's first edition. It's coming your way, Gavin. Thank you so much. And lots of love for that, guys. We've been overwhelmed. So we're going to print lots just so that everyone gets their nice little soy sauce grubby mitts all over the book. That's what we want to see.
That's what they're intended for.
Exactly. A dirty, dog-eared cookbook. That's what it needs to be.
Actually, Lychee has gotten hold of one of my recipe books.
So it's not dog-eared, it's dog-bitten. That's the best because then you know it's well worn. You make little notes in yours and stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen Tony's got a great collection of recipes.
So get your recipe book if you haven't bought one yet.
Exactly. Go and order it right now. Di said, I've cooked mine already, so keen to see how yours turns out. It's probably the same.
What did you think, Di? Did you enjoy it?
I'm sure.
And Beverly, Dom, Master Jeffs, Antoinette, Liana. So many of you here. Oh, and then come all the hashtags.
There we go. Everyone's in it. Beverly Paulson, Pat Govender, Leslie Downs, Beverly Paulson entering again. Google, Kath Cox, Kath Hermans. Good evening to you. Natalie Peterson, lovely guys. So good to have you with us. Keep entering all through hashtag Made with McCain. Your creations, stick it up into Jeff Narish as well. Use it as your entry tomorrow for Tasty Thursday, guys. Tomorrow, Thursdays, all about nutrition at Jeff. We highlight it. I'm kicking it off tomorrow. If you want to know a little bit more about pork, we're using pork in this dish. I'm going to chat to you tomorrow morning at 7:30 about why it's a pretty good source of protein and a good option. And you've got the whole day to enter that competition as well. But I tell you what, if you stick up a pork-based dish, if you stick up dinner from tonight, I'm going to give you 2 entries, and we're going to give away another cookbook tomorrow. So going into that.
So much to win. So get involved.
We're just giving it away. Look under your chair. There's something hiding under there for you. Kath used frozen spinach and butternut mash yesterday. I saw your post, Kath. Those are some lovely McCain products as well. Some of their frozen spinach and that butternut mash, which you said was delicious. Antoinette doesn't eat pork, so you replace it with steak. Super.
Perfect.
And Kath's using chicken instead. I mean, you could do anything, really.
Yeah, any protein. Make it veggie option as well. Some chickpeas, some tofu, some whatever you want to do, stir fry, use a plant-based protein. That'd be cool.
All right, should we bring up the ingredients and do you want to let us know what's going on?
Okay, let's get cooking. Okay, so we wait for that second camera. It's coming now. Where is it?
There we go.
Okay.
Sorry, we put you on the spot there, but you've got us. Got us.
So we're going to make our own teriyaki sauce, which is, once you know how to do it, it's so super easy. You never have to buy one again. But basically just some soy sauce, which we've got there. And then we're going to add ginger and garlic, ground ginger and garlic powder, some honey and some water, and then a little bit of corn flour to help it thicken once it hits the heat. So you can either thicken that in a pot before you start.
And that's it, eh?
Yeah, that's it.
So easy.
Soy sauce, going to add the seasoning, so you don't have to add any salt. And when it hits the heat of the stir fry, because you want to stir fry your veg nice and hot, it's going to thicken and kind of bubble and caramelize, and that's done.
Lovely. You won't go buy the stuff off the shelf again. That might be full of all sorts of things.
All sorts of other things. Yeah.
You can make it in bulk,
So
I
easy.
reckon, and keep a little bit in the fridge. Even the freezer. Last.
And then we've got some egg noodles. Ours are already cooked, but you could buy. They cook pretty quick as well. I think they just have to soak in water, the non-cooked ones. So that some of those, garlic and ginger, that we'll start with in some sesame oil. And then we've got pork fillets. You see those there. And then our McCain veg, which is in the freezer still, because we're going to grab it straight out the freezer and flash fry that. And then top with some peanuts that we'll just toast and get nice and crispy, and some coriander. And dinner's done.
Lovely. So easy. We've got the magic trio of some protein, fiber, and fat. Protein from that beautifully lean pork fillet, all the fiber that's going to come from our veg that's in the freezer, and some nice healthy fat from the peanuts.
And speaking of the veg, lots of different veg in there. Baby marrows, carrots, peppers, some pineapple. So you're getting variety, you're getting different colors, and it's going to help you hit your veg targets every day.
What's quite cool, actually, I did not realize, but when I was getting the stir-fried veg, it comes in 2 sizes as well. There's a little packet, so if it's just you're cooking for 1 or 2, that's cool. And then there's a big packet, so if you're cooking for the family or you want to buy in bulk, it's there as well. So if you pop to the shops, you could have made use of any, and hopefully you made use of your coupons as well, guys. Remember, we were giving you some of those. So check your emails and your web app notifications, because it's in there. You need to read all the stuff that we're sending you guys. And if you haven't made use of them yet, you still can, and catch up this later in the week. Go use those coupons. Go save a few bucks. Kath says you had her at caramelized. Beautiful. Beverly's going to make this when she's back in Cape Town, but we'll use chicken. Beautiful. Any of those proteins will work. Dom, DIY teriyaki sauce. How awesome.
Super easy.
You learn something every time you tune in with Tones, guys. Come on. Okay, what do I need to do?
Okay, so let's get that on the wok on nice high heat to cook the pork, and then we'll set that aside to rest while we do all the other things. But you can make your teriyaki sauce in the meantime. So just mix your soy sauce, honey, ginger, and garlic, and some water, and then stir in the corn flour all together. So that's that. That is ready. I'm going to put it in here.
What's going on the wok first?
That pork. So just with some olive oil, and then cook that through so it's nice and brown on the outsides, and some salt and pepper. And then we're going to add half of this teriyaki sauce into there to make it nice and sticky. Okay, so soy sauce, in there.
Do I need to season that, or are we going straight in?
Straight in, and you can season as you go.
Just going to get the pan heater with my McCain
oven gloves.
Oven
and they
gloves.
could be yours if you enter. So garlic, ginger, soy sauce, and honey in the pot. And you can taste and adjust as you go, see what it needs. But it should be right. Beverly will buy the McCain frozen food this month. Can't wait. Yeah, have a stash in your freezer and then you've got it. And we were also saying for load shedding, which we've been lucky to not have for a little while, but if you know there's going to be load shedding, you don't have much time, pop some frozen veg in the air fryer or make a stir fry and then dinner is sorted really fast before the power goes out. I should be here. Oh, there under our second camera. So that's all just mixing together.
We're getting very fancy with our camera views here, guys. Look at that.
You should see how it looks from behind the scenes.
Renelle, you only buy McCain. Well done, Renelle. Supporting some good quality local stuff. Leslie Downs entering our competition. Adele Creel, hello. And also entering hashtag made with McCain.
Lots of hashtags. Ooh, are we going to pick a winner?
It's your problem this time, not mine.
Just a tip. So if you are using flour, like cake flour, to thicken stuff, you need to mix that with a fat before you add it to your sauce. But corn flour, you can just mix straight into a liquid, like milk or water. So some water going in there with the corn flour, and then just mix it till it's smooth.
You add sesame oil.
No, the sesame oil is going to go in the wok when we...
Thought I could smell it. Whatever I'm smelling smells great.
Okay, and then corn flour into that mixture. And there's your teriyaki sauce. Done. Antoinette's using McCain peas in the place of peanuts. That's cool. I wonder what would happen if we put some peas in an air fryer and made like crunchy peas. That could be quite a nice snack. Renelle made with McCain. You also only use McCain. And there's your recipe if you don't have it. Have a look at some other comments. Ooh, all the hashtags. So cool. And yeah, this amazing hamper is going to be somebody's very shortly.
There you go, look at that beauty. Hey? It's swear it hadn't been used. Looks so shiny new.
Okay.
Okay, what else do I need to do?
We can grate some ginger and garlic.
Okay.
Do you guys know that?
This is a great tip. I know exactly what Tony's going to tell you guys about. I didn't know it until I saw Toni do it one day. Now it makes life a lot easier.
If you use a knife, you're going to cut off a lot of the ginger flesh as well and not just the skin. But if you use a spoon, you can literally just scrape it off. So, trying to drop it in there. And it scrapes off quite nicely. And then you're just taking the skin off and leaving all the flesh behind. Tidy up my mess afterwards. Cool kitchen hack. Oh, Liana's teriyaki sauce just boiled over. Yeah, keep an eye on it. With the honey in there, it's going to boil nicely. Peeling ginger. The ginger smells so good. And now you don't waste. Who said hello? Liesel. Hello, Liesel. Okay, ginger's done.
Am I cooking these too, or what we just...
Yeah, those need to be cooked and ready to just add back in.
Right, you want me to grate?
Yeah, grate the garlic and the ginger. Now you got to be careful of your fingernails and your knuckles.
Right, how's everyone going there? Renal, great tip for the ginger. Yes. Larissa, how's it?
Hello. Nice to see you there. Who's cooking with us and who's watching?
Kat says, what a gem of a hack. I use so much ginger in your Jeff recipes. Yes.
And it's so quick.
All of it.
Yeah.
Lots of ginger.
Yeah.
Not
Add
afraid?
nice flavor. Pack in the flavor with the ginger.
Okay. Liesel O'Shea, hashtag made with McCain. Yes. Pamela.
Pamela.
Okay.
And if you were making a stir fry, what would you do with a packet of stir fry veg?
What would you do?
Well, I had so much left over from last night that you could put it in an omelette or stir it through your scrambled eggs. And then you said you've got a
So
snack.
actually, do you want to tell the story about Louis?
Well, Louis did what we eat Wednesday today. And so I was trying to give him some ideas. And I said, well, why don't you take the McCain veg and make an omelette? And he was like, I don't know how to make an omelette, babe. You know how Louis throws in babe every second word. That's Benny.
So in our next episode, we're going to have to teach Louis
How to make an
omelette.
omelette. Yeah, I think it's a kitchen must-have. But yeah, otherwise just stir fry the veg and serve it with a piece of steak on the side. Just a protein and veg. Nice and simple. Leslie's just watching. She's going to make it on the weekend. Beverly loves ginger and garlic. Has a teaspoon of raw garlic and ginger every morning on an empty stomach. Ooh, even the garlic, raw garlic. That's
There's
impressive.
also Sandy. Sandy has a nice little snack that's a recipe in the app as well, which is just a bit of feta cheese and some stir fry veg. So a nice way to get a veg into your snack, and you can get a reduced fat feta, good source of protein. So it's a nice way to kind of balance it out.
Yeah, sounds good.
And Jeanette says Louis' breakfast looked delicious this morning.
Louis loaded.
Just because he wasn't wearing a shirt, Antoinette. Now add chicken with soya.
Sounds good. Natalie's also just watching. Okay, how's our pork looking? I'm going to turn, you can get a second little frying pan on the heat and toast your peanuts. Just till they, keep an eye on them because they can also burn, but just till they're nice and golden brown. And if you don't want to use peanuts, you could use cashew nuts. Or any nut. Any nut would do the job.
Renel's just watching. Can only eat yogurt and soft foods at the moment. Hope you're all right, Renel. Some great smoothies and
Lots of smoothies and
yogurt-based things and soups in the app. Go check them out. You could also, I mean, if you've got your roast veg or even some stir-fried veg, cook it up, blitz it, because you've got all the goodness that's in there. You just got to cook them quickly. You could do something like that.
Definitely.
Liana, veg is going in, added some mushrooms. Nice. Cool.
And there's Yana.
Hello, Yana.
We're missing you tonight. Kat is 5 minutes behind. Well, luckily stir fry super quick, so hopefully you'll catch up with us. Because you're not
What
doing
we
so
should
much
have
chatting.
done, and you might catch us, Kat, just cook, cut your meats a little bit smaller. The only reason ours is taking a little bit longer, you should have maybe chopped it up a little bit quicker. So, little hack, if you starve for time, cut things up a bit smaller and I'll just cook it a little bit quicker. Yeah. All right. What do I need to do to the pork? No.
So when we're almost, you think we're almost there?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we're going to put in half of the teriyaki sauce to kind of glaze the pork, caramelize it. There's that delicious word. And then we'll set it aside. Okay, so I'm going in with some of this. It's going to bubble and splash. Okay. Toss that around till it goes all sticky. And then we're going to stir fry some veg.
Where's my
Gloves.
mitts? Bring it in. You guys. Some golden
Definitely looks sticky.
goodness. Look at that.
Yum. And it smells good.
So all of that honey is going to caramelize from the sugar in there. Lovely seasoning. And you want that? Put to the side.
Yeah, but we'll need to put it in something else because we're going to stir fry our veg now.
Yeah.
Will it fit in there?
Maybe. Good.
Cool.
Good.
Then some sesame oil into the wok or the pan.
You should have a little bit of some scraps lying around there from the teriyaki sauce in the pan, and that's going to pick up all the veg is going to pick that up as we cook it.
It's called deglazing.
The fancy word is deglazing.
Now we can stir fry that for a couple of minutes, the ginger and the garlic.
Yeah.
Can't wait to taste this dish. Yeah. Who's the sneaky photographer in the background?
The multi-talented
She
Inel.
makes magic with us standing here and turns it into amazing videos. Danelle looks amazing. Pamela is hashtagging.
Check on your peanuts if you haven't.
Ooh, I forgot about the peanuts. Natalie likes the team effort. Well, that's how cooking should be, I think. Makes everything, cooking and tidying up will halve the time that you do it in if you share it.
How's everybody going? Are you with us? So we've got our pork pretty much cooked. It's glazed. It's got the lovely teriyaki sauce on there. You can see Toni behind me. We've just got the ginger and garlic getting a quick bit of heat on, and we'll most probably be ready for our, what's the next? Veg.
We're going to add the veg now.
Cool. To the freezer.
And make sure your pan is nice and hot because you don't want to let the veggies boil in the pan. They need to kind of flash fry.
There you go. Lovely.
Frozen veg, straight out of the freezer.
There we go. Okay, is that just going straight in, huh?
Straight in.
Okay, veg straight in the hot wok.
And if you've got a big batch, don't overcrowd the pan, rather cook it in batches. So cook some, take it out, add the rest.
Why not?
Because if there's too much, it's just going to sweat on itself. So many colors, that's what I like to see.
So the whole beauty about stir frying is high heat, cooks quickly, locks stuff in. So great, particularly, when we're talking about the conversation of losing vitamins and minerals and nutrients, the longer you cook something, the more you're going to lose out of it.
Degrade them.
Exactly. So using frozen veg, locked in, great, one tick. Stir frying means nice high heat, quick cooking. You're not going to lose much. So you've got loads of nutrition, different colors and all sorts of things happening there. So it means stir frying is a great option because you're going to end up with a slightly better nutritional product at the end
and
of the
just
day.
texture-wise.
Yeah.
You don't want your veggies to feel soggy. You want them to still have a bit of crunch.
A bit of crunch. So great. Liesel cooks and hubby cleans your mess.
That's also quite a good agreement.
Good partnership there.
Yeah.
Sharon's here. Is Sharon still with you on the one-on-one?
No, she's gone. But she's
still in club.
Yeah.
Still be in club, Sharon. All right. Who's not on Jeff Club with us, guys? If there's anyone not, I want you to know why. Come join us. These are the beautiful things you get to experience. Menus that have all of this lovely stuff in it. And then when you need a little bit of extra help, you've got the amazing coaches like Toni to help you out. Kath used to with lemon and hot water. Must get back to it. Sorry, don't know what you're talking about. There's obviously a conversation.
Somebody ate ginger and garlic.
Right. Trisha, what a delicious supper. Definitely make it again. Thank you. Hashtag made. Okay. Liana's kitchen's smelling good.
And
so is ours.
Don't burn your peanuts like I just did. Just saying.
Oopsie, was that our whole packet?
No, we've got more.
Those are going in the bin, guys. Sharon's definitely still in club, sticking to the regime and the foundations. Because you invested some time, effort, Sharon was with us for quite a while. Hey? Had an amazing coach in her corner, learned the foundations, and now cracking away on club and still sticking to it. Habits, that's what it's about. Denelle usually fry my veg in the pan, and it's still crunchy. Exactly. Yeah. Cook it quick. That's the best way. Jeff Club is worth every cent, says Liesel. Thanks for it all. It's all for you guys. That's why. Sharon, exactly. That's what Toni gave you. Right, how are we looking?
We're looking good.
Cool.
Some frozen bits there. Okay. I'm going to pop the noodles in to toss those around.
Okay, so noodles are cooked, pre-cooked, ready to rock and roll. You could use those collie noodles, those low carb noodles if you wanted to keep it a little bit lighter. You could just do it with some veg and protein if you wanted to, but a little bit of extra fuel, a little bit of extra texture and flavor going on there. It's lovely. Kat loves Jeff Club, such value. Is it jammed? Is what jammed, Sharon? Hopefully we aren't jammed and you've still got us. So the noodles have just gone in.
And then
sounds great.
The rest of the sauce.
Yeah. Now pop it in?
Yeah.
All of it?
Leave it a little bit. I'm going to drown it. That is hot. Yeah, this thing does.
Where's the backup peanuts?
They're in that bag there, in the veggie looking bag.
Okay, hopefully your peanuts aren't black. These ones will just be for a quick. We'll do that again. Doesn't, huh?
It's a very bad.
Multitasking.
Mistakes happen in the kitchen, guys. It's fine. Life continues. I think that's one of the things that often put people off being in the kitchen is thinking you have to get it right, you have to follow a recipe, you have to do everything sort of to the T. It's okay. Things go wrong in the same way that when you're training, you fall off the wagon. Sometimes you bump your head, you get things wrong. It's okay. As long as you're doing it, everybody's better for it. Liana is skipping the noodles tonight. So added lots of veggies. Perfect way to balance it out. Danelle's using mushroom noodles. I have never had those before. Let us know what that's like. Have you had them? Awesome. Catherine, the girls are on club and so excited for April's challenges. Guys, April's going to be amazing. Make sure you're getting yourself assessed this week. You're putting your own check-in. You've got your bar set. So where you come back to us, you just sneakily finish the dish in the background there. You know where you are. You've got a line in the sand. Join April challenge. Get through it. Bend, don't break. It's a challenging month. But when you've got easy dishes to make, you've got some frozen veg in the freezer, you've got some great proteins, you've got Toni whipping up some epic things like this and giving you ideas, it's a no-brainer. Gavin, backup nuts. That should be our hashtag, shouldn't it? So we've got our backup nuts. Do you want to put a couple on?
They're hot.
They will be hot. They are coming out of the pan. Beverly says it looks great. Can't wait to make
These are roasted, so they should be crunchy anyway. We're just making sure they're extra crunchy.
There we go. Lovely.
There we go.
It's a close up.
Let's see, which way am I going? That way.
Beautiful. Guys, is that not? It smells great. Everything's in there. Loads of color, loads of variety. The variety of all those different McCain veg is brilliant, and we didn't spend an hour having to slice and dice them. Cooked really quickly. Noodles done.
And I did a Jeff add on how to plate your food pretty. So even though the pork took us a little bit longer to cook, I think keeping it in bigger chunks just modernizes a stir fry a little bit. So
Guys, that's why all the pictures in our new cookbook are going to look pretty, because we've got things like that we do. We modernize them. Toni loves making use of negative space, another thing you'll learn about in the cookbook world. And the pictures are absolutely beautiful. Can't wait. Go get yourself a coffee.
So excited.
Cats, can I air fry the nuts?
Yeah,
I reckon.
yep. I've done it. Works.
There you go.
Just watch them.
Gavin almost looks too good to eat.
We're
eat with our
definitely going
eyes,
to eat
don't
it.
we? Yeah. It smells good enough to eat, let me tell you that. Danelle, now that looks amazing and delicious. Sharon says it looks yum. Lots of yummies. Kat says loves that it's frozen veg and it makes life easier on the farm. Exactly. You just need to stock up, get things done, and it gets rid of the excuses. I don't have anything in the freezer. I don't have anything in the fridge. Just stock up. Create the environment. Get it into your pantry. Get it into your freezer, and then it's all there, ready to go. Lana says it looks delicious. Natalie, wow. Now, as well, important.
Got to pick a winner.
Okay,
you're going to scroll.
Okay, I'm going
to say stop.
Okay, guys, I tell you what, we've still got a minute before 7 o'clock. So for the next 30 seconds, hashtag made with McCain, stick it into the comments.
Get it in.
Now's the time. You've got to be in it to win it. Jana's in there, Natalie's in there, Liana's in there. Antoinette is in there from an earlier thing, but you're not going to miss us, Antoinette. We're still here. Leanne just says it's looking delish. Hashtag made with McCain. Pop it into the comments. We want to give away our last hamper worth 1,500 Rand with all of those beautiful utensils, everything in it. But you've got to pop it into the comments. Gavin's in it. Coach Kath. We could give it to you if it landed on you. I'm not afraid of a little internal prize. Joking. Auntie Pat, Beverly Swimmer, hashtag made with McCain. Last 5 seconds, guys.
Quick.
Put it in there. Go. Okay, there's lots. So I'm going to scroll for 10 seconds and you can keep inching. Tones can count to 10 in her head.
Okay.
And we'll pop it in. Okay. You're counting. There are lots of entries, guys. Keep going. Okay. Scrolling up, scrolling down.
Stop.
Who's that? That one. You can read it out.
Natalie Peterson.
Whoop, whoop. Hashtag made with McCain. Natalie Peterson. You are the proud winner.
Of all things to make cooking easier.
It literally is this one. It's the last one. It's going to leave my house on its way to you. And you've won yourself that beautiful hamper from our friends at McCain. Natalie, I'd love to see your dish as well. Stick it up. Pop it into Jeff Nourish. Tag McCain South Africa and us because we love seeing everything that goes up there. I thought that was a picture of pizza.
Oh, me too.
From Lisa. It was just hearts and faces. It's the same thing. Pizza and hearts and faces. Beautiful. Kath wanted to change her name so that she could try and enter the competition. We're on to you, Kath. Lovely, guys. Lots of love there. Lots of congrats for Natalie from everybody. And a massive thanks to McCain for being with us the last month so we could share the message, sort of get over the myth of not using frozen veg, not wanting to get it, how much easier it makes your life, the prepping, having it ready to go, cooking from frozen. 4 amazing recipes that you can go find on McCain's website. And go check out some of the other products like Kath did with the smashed butternut and creamed spinach.
And they've got a whole lot of other recipes on their website as well.
More inspiration. Yeah. Go check them out. Guys are still loving it. Natalie says promises she'll share a pic soon. Looking forward to that. Antoinette loves McCain. Guys, thanks so much. Toni, thank you. That looks amazing. My mouth is a little bit watery because I'm somewhat hungry. So we're going to sit down to that and enjoy a meal. And thanks for all of those people who've joined us over the last 2 years as well. 2 years of Jeff Cook. Can you believe it, guys? We've got some epic things coming your way. So please jump in wherever you see us. Join me tomorrow morning and join us on Tasty Thursday, all things nutrition. Thank you to you as well, Liesel, Jana, Antoinette, Rosalind, Auntie Pat, you little legend. Guys, have a fabulous week, and we'll see you all
soon
on the other side.
Yeah.
Tones, thanks very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to have a glass of wine now, and you guys can too, just because it's assessment week and you've already assessed yourself. Why not? Go sign up for the April month, essentially, April challenge, and get started, guys. Plan ahead. Got lots of fun things coming your way. Guys, just for now.
Locked in essential nutrients, no preservatives, less wastage, frozen at its freshest. McCain, behind one, stand many.